should be live, like you should be live, and as long as you're live for like over 35, 40 seconds, then you've definitely established a legit connection. And it should be good to go. How much time has passed?
I just clocked in at 45 seconds.
Oh, then you should definitely be live. I'm gonna start looking for the fucking stream right now.
So I can start running the show?
You should be doing a show right now, yeah. Ross TV live test run to watching. Now I'm watching.
Alright, what up, though? Thanks for tuning in. This is the first test run of Ross TV's channel going live. I got the PS4 for Christmas. My wife got it for me. Not Slim One helped me work out all the kinks. You can give a shout out to yourself.
Whoop whoop, I'm Not Slim One. Shout me out.
It's my rabbit chilling in the background. And like I said, it's just a test run, so I've got nothing planned in particular, but I just wanted to go live and check it out, and like you'll probably see more content come this way live now that I've got everything worked out. So it was like fucking annoying as goddamn fucking hell to get this figured out. I was last night struggling with the Playroom because I downloaded the AR Studio.
I'm gonna mute the fucking call that we're on so that I can listen to your stream. I want to see how it sounds.
Okay. Yeah, I downloaded AR Studio using the PlayStation Store. I downloaded it using my phone, but it wasn't coming up in the options at all. And I was Googling things. Nothing online is helpful for it. I was getting really pissed. Can you help Iceman find his lost shirt in a video diary segment this year at the gathering? Yeah, I guess. So anyway, Not Slim One, or Blake, you know, we got it resolved in 30 minutes of the phone call. I called him around 1 o'clock, and by 1:30 we had it figured out. What basically had to happen was to do like a license reset. I wouldn't have found that on my own.
Ross, turn on the robot voice.
Turn on the robot voice? Alright, so how do you do that? How do you turn on the robot voice?
Sorry, to turn on the robot voice, you touch the chat one, the chat bubble.
Okay, and I'm in the chat.
I'm paying attention to our call now instead of the thing.
It's got text to speech checked.
Let me see your screen. Yeah, do you have to have some other options selected?
Let's see, I go to settings and it says text to speech is checked.
Uncheck it, hit OK, go back in, check it back on again. Make sure your volume for the app is turned up.
Alright, so somebody should comment something, I guess? Or can I comment to them?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Poop, yeah.
Ah, boy! You're not slim one in it now, boy. We got you full on. It's the full, real fucking deal. Guess what else?
What?
Oh, run away, Mima. What's up? Look at this. What am I looking at? Give him a wave on the actual internet, boy. Oh, what up, though?
Hey, what up, though? Iceman. Shout out to Iceman.
What's up, bro? Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. What's up, buddy?
So this was our live stream, but this just is delayed live stream. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I taught him how to do everything today. We reset his licenses. We erased his old corrupted data. We restarted everything. We turned everything off, turned it back on. See the banner at the bottom of the screen? Yeah. We have that now. I figured it out this week. And his initial setup, so he looks fucking great. And he had the 35. She's like, hey, what's up? It's Ross TV, blah, blah, error, 34-second timeout. So yeah, Sploss, now, bro, you can fucking do everything you want. Yeah.
That's cool.
It's when it works most excellent, and when it doesn't work, it's whack as fuck because it'll crash. Yeah. What do you have your camera sitting on? Do you have like a tripod or anything for it?
No, it's just sitting on my TV stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is what 720p at 60 frames a second is. Well, that's not. Let's see.
So the video looks good, though, at that rate?
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to process the black and white. What up, Captain Jerk? Whoop, whoop. They were literally just talking about you before you came in the chat. That thing at this year at the gathering is about you. Something about finding your missing shirt. Yeah, my missing fucking hoodie.
Yeah, that sucks that your hoodie got lost. That hoodie was pretty fucking snazzy.
So what do you think, Scruffy? Where the fuck is he today? Why is it not... Oh, the kid? Yeah. Oh, no. Where the fuck is he today? Eric came today. I moved all the vehicles in the parking lot. Eric did the parking lot. Yeah, I bet. I wanted to go close the window, but I thought it might freeze shut, and then I'd be super fucked. Oh, here, I'm gonna mute my microphone, Ross.
Alright. Okay, so, thanks for tuning in. You know, obviously, a test show. There's not much substance to it because it's just a test. That's all it is. There's a bunch of kinks and shit to be worked out. Like the whole premise of doing a test show for the public to watch. It's kind of weird because it's just a bunch of fucking troubleshooting and mistakes and fucking around. But I mean, thanks for tuning in anyway. What else is going on? See, a lot of these settings are probably things I won't use too often, you know. All these filters and stuff.
phone? Just your phone?
Yeah, just my phone. I don't have a tablet, unfortunately. That'd probably be a little bit better, but this will work for now.
What tablet do you have?
I don't have one.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you did have one.
I wish I
Even
did.
if you just have an old phone that you dedicate to it, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Well,
works
still,
pretty good.
Just using the phone is fine.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. I just have a tablet.
Is that an iPhone, Ross?
Yeah.
So does the voice come out the same as our tablet then? Our iPad here?
Yeah.
No, it was a little bit. It was like your phone.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
It wasn't slow like the iPad. It was fast. It sounded. But I only heard it say poop once, and then he had to switch to some other options, so I didn't get to hear a lot of it. But yeah, now you're full on Not Slim 1, bro. This PS4 setup for the type of dumb shit that we do is just absolutely spectacular, bro.
It works so great. I mean, I wish we could do something else with multiple cameras, but for what we have, this is fucking awesome. It works so seamless. I shouldn't say that. Not fucking seamless. Hopefully you don't have the problems we've had in the last little bit.
I mean, like, overall, the errors that we have, the ratio to errors to non-errors are very low. Yeah, yeah. Like, that fucking G in real life thing was a real fucking ball buster for me.
Yeah, no kidding. That was fucking horrible. It's on a night that we had a good guest.
Exactly.
Iceman, I gotta tell you how fucking pissed I was last night trying to figure out this, because basically, I guess I've already explained it maybe a few times, but I downloaded the AR Studio, but it just was not coming up in the Playroom at all, and like I was Googling stuff, nothing was online helpful. There was a article saying how it's hard to find help, and then they just linked a YouTube channel, but not the specific video, and I was taking an hour and a half and just no progress, and I was just pretty fucking pissed because it kept saying install.
You were working on that alone?
Yeah.
You didn't think you two doing it together? Oh.
I told him to hit me up.
No, still, if you were going through that, you would have fucking freaked out.
Bro, guess what? Every problem that he had, I fixed in one shot today.
Yeah.
I was like, sorry I'm not talking to you for 5 minutes. I'm only going to say one thing. It's going to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's exactly how that shit went down.
It's fucking working now. That's awesome.
Hell yeah, it is working.
Yeah, so a lot of credit to Blake, because from the time we started the phone call at 1 o'clock, by like 1:30, we had figured it out. So that's, great.
It was just a simple...
What?
I downloaded the add-on, the AR Studio, because it doesn't come by default. It's DLC. So you made the DLC, and then it wouldn't show when you swipe up for all the game selection. You know? It wouldn't show. So you had to go to this thing and restore all his licenses, whatever the fuck that means. And then he went live, and that kicked back an error. I'm like, well, you've been doing a lot of changes, so turn it off and turn it on. We fixed it. Fucking fixed it, bro. And here we are, 13 and a half minutes later, still streaming, hard line. You're killing it, boy.
Thanks, man. Thank you for your help.
So you're definitely then in for a fucking Juggalos Review Foods at the end of January?
Yeah, when in January?
The last Friday, I think it's 25 or 26. Friday 25. Shit. In a couple days? What are we now? We're Sunday? We're Saturday right now. You thought it was Sunday? I feel so bad. Saturday. Friday the 25th. This upcoming Friday.
At what time?
It's Lola, right? Did I get that right?
Yeah, it's Lola.
Yeah,
Pink-eyed fucking weirdo.
At what time?
I sent Ross the pic. I was at Jeff's house for 1 minute. I sent the pic of Jeff's bunny to him. He's like, how the hell did you get a picture of Lola? What the fuck?
Yeah, it looked just like Lola.
Yeah, they're identical. When I saw Jeff, I'm like, fuck, I know I've seen that bunny somewhere. Ross!
Have an internet conversation. I gotta...
Oh, this guy's gonna go take a shit. That's all he's doing.
Oh yeah, no problem. So what time though did you guys want me to do the live show on the Friday?
Well, what is your schedule on Friday? Are you working that day at all?
I'll be off.
Okay, because it'll probably be like the usual thing, you know, around 8 or 9. Like, we'll probably go live with ours at 9, I think, is how we usually have it. So you can either be before or after. It also depends on who else we end up getting to do some shit that night. But for sure, you're going to be either right before or right after us.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. I can probably do that easily, I think.
Yeah.
It'll just be a matter of signing out and signing into the Studio 17 channel on the PS4. On my phone, when I have to... Normally I stream off the phone, I have been, and then I can just switch over to the accounts, no problem. But Blake said I'll have to manually every time switch from Ross TV to...
Yeah, you'll have to be very cognizant of that, because otherwise you might go to do something on your channel and all of a sudden you're on Studio 17 again.
Yeah. So...
Yeah.
That's a little bit annoying that the PS4 can't hold multiple channels.
That really is a rabbit.
Yeah, you'd think that it would be able to, right? Like, that is kind of stupid. Obviously, people out there have more than one channel.
Yeah. But, oh well.
But they just want to be dicks about it.
There's a rabbit behind you.
Hey, look, there's Blake's version of that hoodie that I fucking love so much that went missing. Fuck, I wish I could get that thing back.
I wonder what the fuck happened to that.
Alien.
Well, it disappeared.
Trip.
That's all. I mean, just materialized into the air. It's coming.
Tripping balls alien.
Maybe that's it. You know, I only wore it once, so you'd think it would still be, and only for a couple hours, so you'd think it would still be clean enough that it wouldn't, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, there's a... Ross, did you flip your shit around? Did you do the screen flip? I'm going to say no, you didn't. I just feel like you didn't.
What do you mean screen flip?
Go to, on your phone there, go to broadcast options. Are you on broadcast now?
Not yet.
Okay, when you get to that, let me know.
Okay, I'm on broadcast options.
Okay, on the left side of the screen, you're going to see an icon that has letters and an arrow. Press that. Or actually, I think you have to hit OK first to get past that first screen.
Okay, and now what?
And now that, did you hit the button with the arrow and the letters?
Okay, yeah. What does that do?
Okay, now that'll flip your. Now that just flipped your screen. I'm just waiting to see it happen on the TV up here now. Yep, there it goes.
And what? So
now if you have any words across your shirt, people will be able to read the words across your shirt without it being backwards for us. And that's the one thing I always forget to do, like 5 minutes into the show, and people always have to remind me.
Oh, I see. So you can read that?
Yep, perfectly. Red Dead Redemption. Yep.
Do you?
2 seconds ago, it would have been backwards for me.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Like basically, I would have seen the other side of the screen or of the box.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding, bro.
So you have a PS4? You have your own PS4?
No, I don't have one. I just use this one here.
I've been playing this game a little bit. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it does look pretty fucking dope. I wouldn't mind playing that, but I'd go out and spend $500 on a fucking PS system and shit to play a game. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, that's why it was
There's not that many games out there that I'd be willing to try anymore. I don't get into a lot of them anymore.
What's your favorite video game you ever played?
Ever in my life?
Yeah.
You know what? To be honest with you, I always loved the original Metroid series games.
Oh, I never played those.
Dope.
I never played them.
But that would be my second, because honestly, anything Zelda, except this newest one. I can't get into it. I have such a hard time. It's not Zelda like I want to play Zelda. It's too immersive, too Sims-like, and I don't like Sims kind of games. I want to play fucking Zelda for what Zelda was played as.
It is a bit different. Some people have had that.
Don't get me wrong. It's fucking dope as fuck. Like it is a great game, but I get annoyed at having to make certain recipes and my weapons constantly fucking breaking on me. It just pisses me off.
There's 10 people watching Splashy Boy right now.
Yeah, there
See
is.
what happens, Ross, when you get the right equipment? You blow up, boy.
Yeah. The rabbit uses the cat box actually, and it uses its own litter box, and it just kind of shits like anywhere it wants.
He's not litter trained. A lot of people litter train their rabbits.
Oh, it's lit. She's litter trained. She's just an asshole
Rabbit's
like
name
that.
is Chungus. Does your rabbit poop in a box?
Yeah, he just said that she is litter trained, but she's a bitch, though. That's basically what he said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite Zelda game though, Iceman?
Oh, Brooklyn Man's in the chat. What's the what?
Madness. The fuck?
Brooklyn
What are you
Menace,
doing
shout
going
out.
on here, bro? Aren't you busy with something? Trying to fake a family and shit?
Fake family. Fake fucking family shit. One of these.
Let me look at that stuff for a second. I want to see what it's like. Like, is it like really gooey? Smells nice.
Ice, what'd you say your favorite Zelda game was?
Now you want that Jeep?
Maybe. No, still probably not.
Really?
Well, I don't know. I'd have to talk to somebody first, obviously, but I meant, yeah.
Ice. Your favorite Zelda game?
My favorite Zelda game, honestly, man. Ocarina of No, man, this is some serious shit. We're talking Zelda, bro. I can play that shit for fucking hours. I know. It really got to me. No, I love Ocarina of Time. That was a great one. Between that one and Majora's Mask, honestly, it's kind of a toss-up. I love both of those ones. One of my least favorite, I can't remember the name of it offhand, but it was that very, very cartoony one. The gameplay itself was good enough. Like, I enjoyed it, but I just...
Windwalker on the feet.
Was it the Wind Waker? The really... Where
Yeah.
there's just this tiny guy?
I think so.
Okay,
Cell animation.
yeah, so I think you're right, Wind Waker. And yeah, I didn't really enjoy the... Here, I'm going to pass you over. The graphics on it bothered me a lot.
I feel ya, and my commentary on what you just said is probably, I agree, is like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are like the two best Zelda games, and probably with Ocarina of Time being the best. And I really like Majora's Mask a lot. I think if you really had to pick between the two, probably still Ocarina of Time. I really like Majora's Mask though.
What are you talking about?
What about Link's crossbow training?
That's not a Zelda game. It's a Zelda game, but it's not a Zelda game. It's not... I mean, it was a great game. I'll give you that. That was awesome, because I love those shooter games like that. But it's not a Zelda game.
Those are the best games.
Which one?
They're up there.
Which
They're
one?
definitely up there in my top 5 favorite kind of games.
Look at all this weird Inception technology that we're using right now. It's fucking weird.
It is kind of weird, isn't it? Here I am looking at myself on the fucking...
We were already full screen. It looks nice.
Which Zelda game did you say was like Zelda but wasn't?
What's that?
What were you just talking about? Which Zelda game felt like a Zelda game but it wasn't?
It was the Zelda's crossbow training game. It's like an on-rail shooter.
Link's crossbow.
Oh, Link's crossbow training.
Oh, I never played
Yeah,
that.
for the Wii.
You're an idiot. It's the best game ever made.
It's not the best game ever made.
It's not the best game
And it's also not the best on-rail shooter game.
it's not.
No,
It's actually a pretty
dope.
shitty game.
No, it's pretty dope. I like it. It was
You
fun.
stand perfectly still and you have to go in the circle and shoot all the skeletons.
Yeah.
The one where you hover over the fucking village and you have to shoot the play pops. That shit's so fun.
It is, man. It's fucking
You know what is
awesome.
a really hard fucking on-rail shooter for me? That Resident Evil for Nintendo Wii.
I never played that one.
There was a Resident Evil, I think.
I don't think I did. Maybe I did.
Was it Resident Evil 7?
Maybe I did when I modded my Wii. I can't remember if I think I did play it, but it didn't let me play it very well because of that hard drive that I was using for the mod.
There's
Does anybody do that anymore? Mod Wii's or Wii U or the Switch? Anything like that?
Switch mod is a big deal right now.
Is it really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Zelda breaks wind.
The Wind Waker, my commentary on the Wind Waker is that I agree with the Iceman. I could not get over the weird, stupid graphics art style.
Yeah, it's just it animation.
Well, okay, whatever they call it, it was fucking. It annoyed me to see Zelda in that way. It's horrible.
But I didn't even play the game. I didn't even get that far. You know, I've seen like.
Really?
Demos of it back when it was out, and actually I think I had a GameCube at the time, and it had like a little there was a disc I had for the GameCube that had Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask on it, and like a demo of the Wind Waker, and I played that a bit, but I never
I had the exact same thing.
yeah.
What's the one that I played on Nintendo 64?
Nintendo 64, that would have been.
But the Breath of the Wild is also cell shading, but the art style is different. I guess they use cell shading for the Wind Waker, but just made it look cartoonish, I suppose. But they use cell shading in Breath of the Wild, and then that turned out to be a great game. You know, pretty good game. It gets a lot of praise, that game, and it is good, but I mean, I don't think it quite deserves to have its dick sucked as hard as a lot of critical, like it gets a lot of critical acclaim, and it's a good game, the Breath of the Wild, but I like it more than you, Iceman, because you seem to have not gotten into it because it seemed too immersive. You didn't like the weapons breaking system. But I played the game all the way through
you
twice.
You ripped through that game, didn't you?
Yeah. I got super into it. So it is really fun.
Honestly, I do. You have it on the Switch, which may be better playability, I believe. I have it on just the Wii U. I've had such a hard time with one of the first bosses. And that's one of the reasons that I just dropped it. I couldn't fucking get past that bitch. That's the one inside the big elephant.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably need to go around to the.
I just have a hard time shooting the fucking arrows, and it doesn't let me use. Like, I have to use the big fucking controller with the screen on it. It doesn't let me use nunchuck or anything, which really sucks.
The Wii U might just suck, I guess.
What?
I said the Wii U might just suck. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think maybe that's the whole idea, is that the Wii U version sucks. When they decided they were going to put it over to the Switch, they took away so much of the development for the Wii U because they were just so adamant at that point. I mean, they were going to give it, the Wii U is supposed to be the flagship game for that. And then they just, out of the blue, decided to switch it over like that. And they took so much development away from the Wii U and put it all into the Switch.
I have to comment on Captain Jerk's comment. I'd have to agree. I've seen the reviews in Rolling Stones. They say like 5 out of 5 stars. Definitely highly recommended that his dick needs a good sucking. And, you know, like, they're always talking about it on podcasts. And I think Guy Fieri, even though he's known as a celebrity cook, and he does recommend the good flavor of Captain Jerk's penile.
Watching Ross move. What's up? Well, maybe because you are broken, man. I don't know, bro. Nothing, I'm just reading some comments.
The Breath of the Wild game could have stood to have like classic dungeons in it, like with the elements like fire, water, spirit, and all what you're used to. You know what I'm saying?
The lack of dungeons. I am Captain Planet. The lack of dungeons is definitely. I mean, they had those mini little temples and stuff, which I guess kind of accounted for some dungeons.
But they all have the
And I
same
do enjoy playing
interior.
those things. They're kind of cool, but the lack of their whole dungeon scheme, like you're right, they needed to keep more along the line of what Zelda always was. I really do feel that way.
Well, I think that they might have strategically left that out because where else would they go in the next edition of the series? So they'll take this. So they came up with this. It's the Breath of the Wild. So the overworld was their big masterpiece, like this sprawling mountains and land to explore, and 4 divine beasts they call them. But if they take the whole open world concept and then just throw in classic dungeons, that would be pretty cool. Also,
I mean, that would really add a lot to it for me, but still, I feel that I want it, honestly, I want it a little more simplified. I don't like the whole meal plan idea, and I don't like all these fucking weapons that you have to go through. It drives me insane. I just want to, I mean, I can understand weapons do break, but fuck. It's just crazy how often you gotta keep getting weapons.
well, if you run into enough enemies, though, like they'll drop new weapons and you just pick those up,
Oh, yeah.
And I hear
Some
you.
of those enemies, fuck, man. I don't know if I've just ventured into lands that I shouldn't have, but some of those fucking things out there, you had no chance against them.
Yeah,
Crazy fucking enemies in that game.
Yeah, you definitely got to build yourself up a bit more. Probably check out more of the shrines, the small shrines, and then you get the spirit orbs, and then trade those up. Every 4 you get a heart container, and then like get more hearts up, and then also make sure you're well supplied with arrows and everything. And obviously, you probably won't go back in and play the game, but I'm just saying like.
One thing I do really like about the game, though, is how you can go out and pick up the arrows that you've shot. That's pretty fucking dope. Well, I mean, we talk about what's important, don't we?
I'm just here for the money shot.
Yeah. But no, I love that you can fucking pick up arrows like that after you shot them. That's pretty dope.
Yeah. I don't like the rendition of Ganon all that much. It's like a weird, like, floating red, dragonish smoke thing.
There's been a few renditions of Ganon over the years that I haven't really liked very much. I can't recall off the top of my head which ones. There's only been, like, maybe a couple. But I can't remember. They're just stupid. Well, I mean, Wind Waker for sure. I hated that one, obviously.
The Twilight Princess, did you play that one for the GameCube?
Which one?
Twilight Princess?
Yeah, I played that one too. That's the one that you might have. I think that was before. Oh no, you said for which? Yeah, you would have been Ocarina of Time with Majora's Mask because Twilight Princess was GameCube. That's right. Yeah, because that's when I got really hardcore back into Zelda. Was when I got the GameCube. I don't know. I don't pay attention to shit like that. I just play the fucking game. I don't know, bro. You gotta play more. That's all there is to it. Just keep fucking playing Zelda games. That's where it's at.
Maybe now that Ross has a thing, we can do like some fucking PlayStation 4 fucking dual streaming gaming under the influence.
That'd be cool.
You guys have a PlayStation Online account? Or Blake does?
Yes.
Yeah.
Might be expired, but it's only $40 to renew.
It might be expired, but it's only $40 to renew.
Is that bullshit, Beeps?
Just like the bees.
Yeah. Bullshit.
Well, thank you guys for watching everything.
Break for a minute here, because I want to go over here and sit down.
What up, though?
What up, though? I just wanted to
Not
thank...
much. I feel like we've been doing a show when we didn't really need to do a show, even though I just got back. 35 minutes, 4 viewers. We're killing it.
Yeah, thanks everybody who tuned in to watch.
10.
It was just a test thing. I'll probably wrap it up here within the next 10 minutes or so.
Well, like, if you want to, probably consider turning. Oh, I can't. I realize I'm talking to you on the phone, and I'm looking up at the television, thinking I'm talking to that Ross.
I'll look at the camera. You can talk to me though.
Remember the meal commercial for Squirt? Yeah, the guy goes Squirt, 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 hardcore Squirt, synchronized Squirt. Do you remember that shit? He yelled hardcore Squirt on a television commercial. Iceman. Iceman, he yelled hardcore Squirt. Put synchronized Squirt. Anyway, I'm saying, bro, if you wanted to explore some further options together, have you ever... You never went live and then monetized the video?
No.
Well, I don't know, like, if you want to hide your laptop monitor and look at those things together, you kind of have to be live in order to do those things. Oh, light as fuck. Give me the taste.
You want it more? Yeah, we're here.
Anyway, Ross, so I'm paying attention to you. We're just, everybody's doing their thing here.
Yeah.
So once you have I still see your screen on the stream. I don't know if it's, I don't know, because it's your internal YouTube stuff.
Oh, a Mancoon is a really big cat, isn't it?
Yeah, seeing you on the stream now looks better. Anyway, so if you just go to YouTube, this please, one will even them out. I feel like I'm drinking a lot of the orange ones. Okay, so when you're at let me open another YouTube page. When you're at YouTube, in the upper right corner, click on your name, your user icon, and then go down a couple, 3 for me, to Creator Studio, and select Creator Studio. And then, when your Creator Studio page loads, go on the left-hand side, the menu on the left, go down to live streaming and select it.
Hang on. I'm on my So I'm on YouTube.
Right.
And then I click on my icon in the upper right, correct?
Yes.
And then Creator Studio is supposed to be there?
Yes.
I don't have that option.
How do you like see all your video manager and your dashboard and everything, and all your analytics? I don't know any other way to get to it.
I'm gonna click Customize Channel. Now I can access the video manager.
But we want, okay, I hear you, but we want to make sure that we're at the live streaming section. Let me show you mine.
YouTube Studio Beta. Oh.
Okay, so you just have to click on your user icon.
Mm-hmm.
And then, just for me, it's 3 down. My channel, paid memberships, and then Creator Studio.
This Danny boy had the suggestion of the YouTube beta option, and I clicked it. It says loading YouTube Studio. It's taking a long time though.
Okay, well, we don't use Studio Beta. We go down this page right here to live streaming.
Yeah. Let's see.
You don't have these options available to you?
Let me look.
Our channel has 1,349 subscribers.
I've got 425.
Hell yeah. Creeping up on me.
Classic.
How many did you have this time last year?
How many did I have this time last year? I'm not really sure. I've gotten more in the past few months.
Now with this shit, you're gonna get even more.
Click on live streaming, Iceman. Yeah. I mean, like, you could, I figure if you go to this URL, it should just take him to his, right?
Probably. Well, there'd be some difference in the URL.
Well, no, why? It's a pretty default fucking thing. It's just gonna take him to the people logged in.
Yeah, I guess so. Good point.
Hey, can you go to this website for me real quick?
What's the website?
Yeah, it's, I guess you should put the security stuff in it, right?
Yeah.
Like your standard URL address, https:// right? That www.youtube.com.
Okay.
And then it's live _
Okay.
dashboard ? Lowercase o equals capital U. And that's the whole URL.
Dashboard ? Then what?
Lowercase o
Okay.
=,
Okay.
uppercase U.
And that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm there.
That takes you to your live streaming management page.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not live, but if you're looking at what I'm familiar with seeing at all times, Ross,
Uh-huh.
I don't know what you're looking at, but usually you should see the name of your stream right up in the top center of the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, if you click on that then, it will load a page. And then in the center, while that page is loading, in the top third of that page, in the center, right, there's your info settings and some other analytic settings. You have to go and select info and settings.
Okay.
And it just looks like a tab there.
Okay, I'm on that.
We don't have anything. Okay, when you select info and settings,
Go to advanced settings.
then I believe that advanced settings might have the ability to apply monetization.
Well, I don't have an AdSense account.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, okay.
So it won't work then?
I guess not.
Well, let's just assume
Do you need to meet a requirement for AdSense? Because I had mine way before. I had AdSense way before I had. Everybody can get AdSense immediately. It's not. There's no more YouTube partnership. Anyway, on that, do you want me to? Well, I figure you should probably work on getting your AdSense sorted out.
Yeah.
Basically, you just have to go to the AdSense section of Google, apply for it, and then they will give you the relevant information required to complete the application. And usually what it involves, because there's money involved, they actually send you a paper document with a code that you need to finalize your banking information, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I had my AdSense account fucked up for a while because we weren't making any money. Like, I had my AdSense account completed, but it wasn't finalized. I had it all sorted out, but it wasn't finalized, so we weren't getting the money sent to the account. But it didn't matter because we didn't have $100 anyway. So once we did breach $100, that's when I looked into it, and I was like, "Fuck, this is gonna take a couple days." I needed the money right away for the gathering, and they were like, "Oh, you might have to wait 15 fucking days." I know that. But once you get it sorted out, it's, again, once you work out that kink, it's just instantly, it's fine.
Oh, that's... Yeah, alright.
Get your AdSense sorted out.
That's going to be my next goal, is to get the AdSense.
Also, Ross, in that live control panel where it's info and settings, instead of finding the monetization button, I believe if you're still on that screen, if you scroll down there, you'll see a preview window for your live video. Also, you'll see a live preview of the chat.
I don't see that right now.
And I find that chat helpful if and when you see it. I find that chat helpful to look at when people tell me there's been super chats.
Oh, okay.
Because you don't get a notification on anything that you got a super chat.
I see.
I would feel awful not acknowledging it if...
Well, I'm going to look into all that here soon. How do I properly end the show right now?
Hold on a sec here. What up?
Thanks for the love, company for liaming. I'm not sure. Learning. Company for learning.
Sorry, bro. Your voice is really cutting out. Try that again.
Test, test. Can you hear my voice on the TV?
I guess we would be able to, wouldn't we? But then you're gonna have to wait for the delay. Oh, hit the share button on your PS4 controller.
Yeah.
And then keep hitting X. Then just keep hitting X.
On
menus, 3 or 4
menus. Yeah, 3 or 4 menus. Yeah. So that's all you got to do. Oh, there you go. See you, Ross.
All right, bye everybody.
What's that?
Just keep pressing X until you're offline.
Yeah,
you're the menu.
You're completely offline now.
Is he though?
Well, maybe not.
I wanted to come back and say bye. Bye. Later, Ross. Whoop whoop. All right, see ya, Carney King, Brendan.
Thanks for letting me help you do this, Ross.
Yeah, shout out to Blake for helping with all this, because I couldn't have done it without his help. All right, bye everybody. I'll see you in the future.
We're going to the future? Sweet.